Hi, this is Privateer. I'm playing Terran here versus this guy Tommy D, who's playing Protoss this match. I just started playing League last night. This is just Bronze League. It's nothing gonna be no terrible amount of macroing or microing or cool stuff like that. I'm just getting better. I started last night, like I said, playing League. I've played custom games and all that stuff before, and I've played the campaign and stuff, but this is me taking off in the league. Right now I'm rank 6 in my division, Bronze League. Hopefully I'll be getting out of that and into some more tough competition soon. I'm not that good. I'm not that amazing at macroing or microing or that. Just making a standard wall here at the front of my base. You can see my opposition, the Protoss, has got gateway on the way, forge, has this bottleneck off the top of his ramp. This pylon. He's scouting with his probe, but he misses my base, and that's a mistake for him because he won't be able to get in. You can see I get this supply depot up before he has a chance to come in, so he won't know what's going on in here, which is nice. My refinery is going up, and there's an orbital command on its way. Marines are coming out of here, and you can see this Marine's chasing after that probe. When he comes back down here, the Marine's gonna get him. My orbital command's done. I'm gonna drop mules in a second here. When I'm done chasing that Marine. Yep, there it goes. And over here you can see he's got forged on the second gateway. He's got a cybernetics corner on the way in. And he's just mining. This opponent wasn't really a huge problem, because if you look here at the APM, he's only got like 15, and I'm not really that impressive at 25, but he's probably just as new as I am, but maybe new to RTS games too in general. So he's got Twilight Counts on the way. He's got Zealots coming out of his gateways, and I've got a small army of Marines here, and there are Marauders on the way. This is going to be a second tech lab barracks to make more Marauders, because it is Protoss, and I find that Marauders are very effective against Protoss, especially if I can micro them to hide behind the Marines so the Zealots don't get to the Marauders themselves. He's got a Dark Shrine coming in, he's got Twilight Council up. Now, I attack him in a few seconds, and we'll see how that goes. I've got my engineering bay up because it is Protoss, and he might start building Dark Templar and engineering bays needed for the turrets, which are the fastest way to see the Dark Templar. You can see my invasion force here just to kind of probe at him. I didn't scout, and I should have, because had I scouted I would know that this photon cannon just finished, and he's only got 6 Zealots. I thought he had a much bigger force because his photon cannon was shooting at me. I assumed that he had more. If I had gone up there right now, I could have ended the game in under 10 minutes, easily. As long as I got the photon cannon shooting the Marines while the Marauders made quick work of everything else. See, he's got a Dark Templar out now. He's got another one. He's got a photon cannon here, trapping his Dark Templar, and that was a mistake because he was going to destroy this or do something about that. But something's going to have to get destroyed, and it's going to set him back some resources and some time. Robotics facility coming in with another pylon. You can see here he's struggling for supply. He's only got 34, now he's got 42. He was capped, and I'm at 110 already, and 79 units. I've got a bunker on the way there, also a factory built. I got really lucky here. He's got his Dark Templar out, he's got 4 of them. I got really lucky because I decided to build a turret right here, and that was fortunate because he's going to attack with these 6 Dark Templars as soon as I get the turret up, and it's easy to make quick work of his Dark Templar with my force. If you look here, you'll see that this supply depot is lowered, and I didn't notice, and I should have, because he could have walked in and did some damage to my miners here, but unfortunately for me he didn't. He tried to attack my force instead, and one game right there for it's the first turning point, I guess. I got a quick scan off because I saw him trying to get in there. I think he was going for my forces, though. You can see this one here. He's almost dead, so he must have been attacking that. I've got my second base here with the planetary fortress. My miners going at it over there, and these ones will get taken over shortly. I've got lots of gas coming in, and I like to have lots of gas because to build anything past Hellions, basically tanks, medevacs, anything useful, and upgrades. I like to get stim packs and usually get combat shields as well. So I'm trying to get 4 Hellions out here so I can put them in medevac and go back and harass his gatherers there. Do a little bit of economical damage. You can see he's got basically stoppers. Dark Templars only got 2 and some zones. His second base up now. He's walling it off with photon cannons on the front. He's big into putting photon cannons up in the front. And I scanned here to see if he was going to build anything else, and yes he has. He's got stargates on the way, some cannons, and he's building them all around his base, except you see he's got an empty spot here in the back, so I'm flying a medevac back behind his base, and it's going to come in from behind and do some damage to his probes. I've got the 10+ damage on my Hellions because with that they kill probes really fast, usually before they can respond. You can see here he doesn't have basically anything. He's got an Immortal, a Stalker, and the rest of his shit's out here. So he won't be able to do anything basically at all. He did some damage to one of my Hellions, but that's about it, and I took out a bunch of his gatherers. I'm going to take this medevac and pull it all the way around and go in from behind and attack its expansion. And I end up getting all of those probes. Now, if you look here, my force is getting big. I've got Ravens, 2 of them, because now that he started building Dark Templars, I need a way to see them. And I've got turrets and bunkers to protect against any Dark Templar that are coming in. I'm building turrets around my base because now that I've harassed him, I was afraid he might attempt to harass me as well that way. Right here you can see he's got 2 Void Rays. I don't know why he's building Void Rays because I've got a Marine and Marauder, Medevac, heavy Marine force. And if there's anything that destroys Void Rays, it's Marines. You can see he's got his force right here around his nexus. My medevac had come in and dropped Hellions here and took out a bunch of his probes. He's building forces behind his base now. He's got a photon cannon, Stalker, Immortal to prevent me from dropping my Hellions. But my main force, I always leave some units behind just in case. My main force is here, coming in the back here because I assumed he wouldn't have any defenses at the back like usual, and he doesn't. He has a big empty hole right here. And I make a big mistake in a second, and you'll see what it is. Attack me with 2-2 fire, and then Raven goes in and gets destroyed by the photon cannons, so he gives his Dark Templar a chance to destroy most of my force. And he's got his Void Rays here, only 4 of them attacking. And this is why I leave a force. These Void Rays get destroyed by my Marines. But I don't know how to force them, it could be a problem. So, at this point, I've only got 1 Marauder left and a medevac, and there it's gone. My force is big enough to take him out right now, so I try to go to attack, but he surrenders before the end. And he's done. No good game or anything, he just leaves, so I guess he was frustrated, maybe. My harassment guys are right there just in case. I probably would have flown them around and dropped them here, since that's where he doesn't have any defenses at all, and kind of snake my way up here and destroy his probes, but didn't even get that far. So hopefully I'll be getting better and more interesting games, and you'll be able to see some interesting games soon that don't involve Bronze League play like was featured here from me and him.